It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either, the city too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah. I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Huh?
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously? Well... Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
yeah. Law.
Yeah!
Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
You've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Dahnans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Searing flame! Reload!
Nothing gets by me.
Primed and ready!
No escape!
I never miss!
Here I come!
Power of water!
Eternal death!
Mega ray! Concentrate!
Here I come! It's over!
the earth throbs in pain.
Field!
Take this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey, you don't say.
Well...
Well,
How?
Oh, wow!
so then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Deep. You sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Maybe something's going on in the forest. Oh?
What? Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Aw, who's a good boy? Wait, why am I petting you?
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Your wings will save you from me! Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Into the shadows!
I can handle it!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
We are freaking invincible!
Shut him down!
Alvin and the others truly
Let the
are
marksman
strong!
handle
What
this.
about me?
It's over!
Rising Falcon!
This is it! I never fit!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Catching a cold? Here, have this herb I found earlier.
I'm fine, thanks. Truly a trackless path.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
have a bad feeling about this.
Armor won't save you! Lightning thrust!
It's as soon as the art!
Throbs in pain.
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Ignacio!
Leave the enemy arcs to
No
me!
sooner said than done.
No complaint here! Eagle Drive!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
There you go! Don't let up! I'm ready!
Whoa, away!
It's weakened!
In the groove!
This
Raging storm!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Hurricane thrust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Hurricane thrust!
Denied!
Light hammer!
Not today!
Ready and ready!
Fires of passage! Course in this
They got me
Hold on
flanked.
to your armor!
Annihilation!
Here I come!
It's over!
Watch it! Eat this!
I never miss! Banana! Let's go! Fall into thine own death!
Eagle Dive!
Annihilation!
Take
Thine
it.
own death!
The earth throbs in pain.
No further!
You're done!
Watch this!
Fall into thine own death! Reload! Concentration!
Tornado Alpha!
Searing flame! Reload! Fall into thine own death! Concentration! Searing flame! Reload!
It does it!
I'll heal you upon
Rising
Current
rocket.
malevolence! Undead
Will this help?
waterfall!
Sing
Freeze
it,
blast! Dance in the wind! Healing here!
There you go! Denied!
Hold on to your
Now you
art!
see what I can do!
Here I
Finish
come.
you here and now!
More with that case! Deliberate you! I never miss!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Hurricane thrust!
Annihilation! Take not in your turn! Go!
Rising Wyvern!
Raging storm!
Raging spear!
Go!
No further! Try this!
I'm only getting started! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm on it! Burn in hell!
Celestial shadows!
I'm not done!
Dragon Shell! Shattering
Rising
the
rocket!
pieces! Attack time!
Ready!
Try this!
Dust to dust! Ready to go! Where are you going?
Never again! Luna
Again!
Let's tear them up! What's this? It's finished!
Let's do it!
Only getting started!
Crush!
Take this! Tectonic punch!
Can't get out of
I'm on a roll now!
Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane!
Dragon Swarm!
Crumble! Anything normal is all mine!
Take this!
A new lease on life! Now!
Carve through armor! Oh, you are gonna pay for
I'll
that!
bring you back from death to
Lightning
victory!
thrust! Rising
Resuscitation!
I can handle it! Far enough!
Light astral energy! Raging cascades! I never miss! Amazing!
Shouldn't have
Not
messed
long
with
to go
me.
now.
We couldn't have done it without you, Manuel.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
You require a hand.
Not in your dreams!
I'll bring you back from death to bits.
To be less free!
Resuscitation!
No further! This one's mine!
Raging cascades! Dance in the wind! Feel it! Now!
Demon Fang! Double tap! You'll pay for that!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Just with the
Leave the chargers to me!
Rising Wyvern!
Far enough! Alright, it's down!
Take this!
It's
over!
You're mine!
Celestial hammer! Annihilation! Think again! You're open! Art expert coming through! Confiscated!
Where are you going?
No escape! The
Here I
flame
go.
inside me
It's
yearns to be let free! Double demon fang!
Lightning again! Thunderblade!
Do you require a
Now! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory. Naturally. Law, wake up!
Damn, sorry about... that!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Eat dirt!
Fire's attacking! Course in this
Denied! First strike! Rising
Never
Rider!
eat dirt! Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go! Concentrated!
I need to be stronger.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah! Seriously?
Hey! I couldn't eat any more if I tried.
That is true happiness.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Annihilation! I never miss! Searing flame! Reload! Searing flame! Reload!
Flying freak! Why can't they cut this tail?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Sighted! I'm only getting started! Magic is in! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Searing flame! Reload! Now! Open!
Yours to be...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Ah, the spray from this waterfall feels so good!
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
this flame!
If it's in
Not
the
today.
sky, it's mine! Sorry to trouble you. Where are you going?
Take this! You're finished!
Bet that gel tires doesn't tape.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You're open!
They got me flanked!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you, truly! Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
That's my cue!
Shut him
You are in
down!
tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
Where I hope.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you? No backing down!
I'm only getting started!
Ride the driver!
Armies in high! Back it out again!
Come one, come all!
Now!
All
Phoenix Descent!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Way to go!
No armor can stop me!
These enemies aren't me!
What's this? No complaint here!
You're mine! Here goes!
Armor won't save you!
Severing wing!
Searing flame! Reload! Elfin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I won't forgive you! Where are you going? I can handle it!
Devastation! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
I'm ready!
We've turned the tables on him! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
Sorry to trouble you.
Dazzle!
Dragon
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation! Searing flame!
Flying Blade! First strike! Return to foundation!
I never miss!
Got flyers!
I've got this!
Demon
Let a marksman
Ignite!
handle it!
All yours!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
Here I go! You're mine!
My enemies may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Swallow dance!
Flying free! What if they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of
Sweeping
them?
them up into
sooner
one-man
said than
job.
done.
By all means, be my guest.
I mean, you can help if you want.
I'm ready!
Sword Lane
Annihilation! You're mine! Concentration! Dragon Shell!
You're
Into
mine!
the shadows!
You're finished!
Fall into
Blow
my
away!
concept!
Eternal
Concentration!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part! I'm surrounded!
Fires of passion! Annihilation! I never miss! Sharpness confiscated! Here, let me help!
Sword Lane burn in
Chain
hell!
between heaven and earth! Gravitas field! A wailing banshee of lightning! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Searing flame! Reload! I can do this all day! Searing flame!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
The enemy feels off too.
You'll soon see about that! Reload!
Do it! Already on!
Sharpness!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah. No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's got into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Finally. If only we could have... flown with the wind to get here faster.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
It'll help!
You're mine!
Talon Storm! Take this!
Sure
Here I
thing!
come!
Where are you going?
Hurricane Storm!
These ones can run rings around us!
I'm just getting started! Ignite!
Annihilation! Into the shadows! Who wants to die next?
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Judging by the stench, I'd say... Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yes!
Well...
Right. Very nice. Yes! Right!
Just a minute.
Great! What? Yes! Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey!
Sorry.
How? Amazing! Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alpin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Sheila, you're hooked on that stuff.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganaperos.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.